Hi, my name is Christopher Durant. I'm the chef and owner of the First National Green Room in downtown Stillwater. And we haven't done a video for a while, so we thought we'd try something different. We're gonna do something called Beat the Chef. And basically you guys can chime in on Facebook. If you got something you think is better than what I serve, you come on in, you say, okay, Beat the Chef this week is gonna be pizza. And you say, I make a better pizza than you. Or it can be an entree, it can be an appetizer, it can be anything. But you come on here with me, you show us how you make it. I'll show you what I'm gonna do to challenge you. I'll put it out there as a special for a week. At the end of that week, whoever sells more, whoever gets more votes gets the prize. You guys get bragging rights and a $100 gift card to the green room. So my first challenger is my good friend Joe Isaac, and he'll tell you what he picked for the first one.
Well, for the first one, I figured we'd do something really easy and simple, something that I think everyone's gonna like. And for mine, I wanted to do a burger. And I was gonna do the burger the way that I love doing my burgers at home, and which is to put the onion, green pepper, and habanero right into the burger. In talking with Christopher, we decided that we were gonna do it head to head, and we're gonna do them as sliders. So you can come down and order both of them on the same plate and see which one you like.
Sounds good.
What are you gonna do?
I am gonna do a burger. It's 50% ground meat, 50% bacon.
See, bacon's cheating.
Bacon is not cheating. Bacon is good. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put caramelized onions, sauteed mushrooms, and aged gruyere.
All right, this is how we're gonna make the Joe burger. And actually, this is a little bit better than the Joe burger because today we're using ground sirloin, which Christopher ground for me right in the bag. So the first thing we want to do is take a little salt, or pepper I guess this is, and salt. Mix that in a little bit. All right, then we take our raw onion, and a lot of onion because I like it, and green pepper. Chris makes a great sous chef, thank you. All right, and so now the trick is, this by itself would be just delicious, but, since it's a Joe burger, I like a little heat, and so we're gonna take this tiny little bit of habanero sauce, and we're gonna mix it right in just a little bit. We're gonna mix it right into the meat before we cook it. So that is the winning burger, and now we'll let Chris see what he can do, because he doesn't know how to cook.
Yeah, don't get too cocky yet, buddy. I got 50% ground, the same sirloin that I ground for him, and then 50% bacon. And I just put the bacon right through the meat grinder with the sirloin. I'll get that mixed up a little bit. I'm gonna throw a little bit of salt in there. With the bacon, already is a little salty, so you don't need to add quite as much as you would normally. And it's pretty simple, that's about it. Should note too that the buns that we're using for this are just nice little homemade white buns. You can use any bread recipe to make buns. Just shape them into buns and bake them. So that's what we have. We do two different buns here. We do a little onion bun and we do a white bun also. But that's about it. We're gonna grill these up, put them together, and comment a little bit on that. Let you guys come down and eat them and decide. All right, final assembly on mine. I'm just gonna take a little bit of caramelized onion and mushrooms on each one. And top it with some Gruyere, which I love mushroom and Swiss burgers. So
Cheddar's the way to go.
no, mushroom and Swiss way better. And just pull a spike through it, and we're done. And Joe didn't tell you earlier, I don't think, but he's cheating. He thinks I'm cheating with bacon. Well, he's cheating because he's putting guacamole on top of his.
All right, so this is how I'm going to do it. We've got our burgers so that were so nicely grilled by Christopher. He can cook, believe it or not. Who knew? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little guacamole on it, because what isn't better with guacamole? You get the heat, and then you get the guacamole, and it just makes a nice little burger. And then on top of that, we are going to put cheddar. This is it's
4-year aged cheddar.
and once again, might be a little bit nicer than a Joe Burger if you come over to my house. So you might want to come down here instead, because this is a pretty good ingredients. Like that.
Yes, for cheddar, it's the only cheddar I had.
And there we go.
Voila, a Joe Burger.
A Joe Burger. And boom, boom, boom. All right, you want to try
I
one?
want to try one. You try one of mine?
All right. It's pretty good.
This is all right. It's good.
That bacon's cheating, because that bacon is delicious.
Yes, it is. The guacamole is cheating because I like the guac. A little bit of heat.
We just make a half an hour of us going,
Yeah, we could do that.
That is good.
I'm Chef Christopher at the Green Room, and leave a comment below if you think you can beat me.